Time for a self-upgrade, methinks. Enchanted diamond tools are good and all, but we could do better. In order to get to Supremium, we're gonna need to work backwards a bit. Start off with Inferium, then work our way up through it. We'll need a lot of prosperity shards for gems and ingots to do the upgrading. And fortunately for us, our busy little bees have been on point with that. Essence wise, well, we're good there too actually. And the Mystical Farm's backpack, albeit 90% full with useless fertilized essence at the moment, does have some higher tier essence within it too. Man, it feels weird to be this organized. So let's get to upgrading then. We'll hulkify our sword to Inferium quality, then to Prudentium, Trump Colored Tertium, Imperium, and finally Supremium. I really hope I pronounced all of those incredibly poorly. That's the rest of our tools upgraded as well then, and our armour. I look like a knockoff Power Ranger now. But it feels good, it feels stronger, which might be the increase of attack damage from 7 to 24 to be fair. Our gear still has all their original enchantments as well, which is grand, and we can actually make them stronger by augmenting them. Honestly, all of the tier 5 augments sound pretty amazing, although some of them are a bit unachievable for now. Think we'll settle with a strength augment to begin with. Not overly complicated, just expensive. So we'll stick the level 2 strength upgrade into the center here, and they should all combine into our level 3 strength augment. We'll need a tinkering table to install the augment next. Stone and Solium dust, with Solium dust being made from Solium essence. Think we've got that covered. So the strength augment is going to add, oh holy crap, it nearly doubles our attack damage. An additional 20 damage, yes. So this sword alone now is doing 44 points of damage. That's over a 600% increase. Holy crap. I did see as well there that our colony's blacksmiths can also learn these mythical upgrade recipes. We could outfit our idiots with Inferium tools and armour from level 4 onwards. Not that they deserve such things, but it could improve them quite drastically. Anyway, this all so far has just been the warm-up. Now, to get serious, we can do one final massive upgrade to our gear and awaken it. But honestly, this shit gets complicated fast. We're gonna need awakened Supremium essence, which we craft on an awakening altar. The altar itself is somewhat easy to craft, not too worried about that part. The cognizant dust required in the craft, that's the real pain. Cognizant dust is dropped by a Wither or Ender Dragon whenever they are killed with an essence weapon enchanted with mystical enlightenment. We haven't found the end yet, so our only option here is a Wither. I don't know if we can get the mystical enlightenment enchantment from one of our easy villager librarians. I do remember spending quite a long time re-rolling this lot for their current enchantments and not coming across it. But we do have the option to make our own version of it. Granted, we'll need quite a bit of experience essence, which comes from experience seeds, requiring filled experience capsules. The capsules are easy enough to craft, so we'll make the 4 of them. Filling them with experience will be the issue. Or maybe not. Well, that was maybe quite nicely timed. Sorry Blue, I'm gonna need to go do this by myself. I need that experience. Time to put this new sword to the test. And yes, it is mulching through them really quick actually, although these things are hitting a bit ridiculously hard. And all the experience we're gaining from them is pretty much going into repairing our armour. Okay, so maybe this isn't going to fill the capsules up as quick as I thought. There might be a bit too many of them here for us to actually do that properly. And it is nice to see that the walls are finally doing their job. I do get the feeling that the mending enchantment is maybe working against us here, especially seeing as our new Supremium gear is unbreakable anyway. It's fine though, just clear to us that we need to do even more damage. The raid earned us some experience, but nowhere near enough. although that could be solved when we do this next part. To summon a wither, we'll need wither skulls, and you'll be unsurprised to know that wither skulls can be crafted from wither skeleton essence. We just need a wither skeleton seed for those, which require wither soul jars. So as we slaughter our way through hordes of skeletons for their souls, we'll also fill up these experience capsules as we do so. 2 birds, 1 cup. Think I may have gotten that saying a bit wrong. We've got our hostile solium dagger and a few empty jars, so let's get to stabbing. We didn't quite fill up all 4 experience capsules. Mending, unfortunately, is really working against us, but we do have a backup plan for experience. These furnaces behind me are full of experience. All we need to do is break them to release experience. Getting there, we'll just smelt a few more items and try finish off the capsules. The good thing about the wither essence is that we can also use them to make weatherproof blocks. 4 bones and some soul glass makes weatherproof glass. We could leave this up entirely to the botany pots to get us out this essence, but I think it's about time that we get the farm away from this sheep madness and maybe being a bit more useful for us. That's also our final experience capsule filled up, so we'll get that there and we'll get our experience seed out. The big mystical farm has been reset, and if I set this up right, we should be able to put in our experience and wither skeleton seeds to be automatically sown, and if we do our famous squat trick here to grow these seeds up quicker, that's already a lot more essence being produced for us then. Brilliant. What's even better about this setup is that the more they grow, the more seeds they produce, the more essence we gain. Let's make up a few blocks of this weatherproof glass then, and we'll set this structure down somewhere out of the road, away from the colony. I really hope that's going to be big enough. As for the wither skulls themselves, we need to make these blank skulls, soul dust and bone blocks. Straightforward enough. Just a few more skeleton essence and that'll be us. I think we're good with the skeleton essence for now then, so what we'll do is get the farm to stop harvesting that for us, and instead we'll get it concentrating purely on experience. We'll need to make up the enchanter table, and we're making progress then. Mystical Enlightenment 1, I think we need some more experience. And Mystical Enlightenment 5. Fantastic. Right, now we need to enchant our weapon. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade Poke. I think it's at its max, so we've had to make up a new Inferium sword, which we'll just simply augment. Not quite the same damage output that Poke can give, but maybe we could do the final blow with the Inferium sword. Use Poke to do most of the work here. Alright, let's get on with this really bad idea then. So that'll summon it in, and I'm just going to block it off for now. We'll let that come alive, and good, it is stuck in there. A little bit of damage outside, and as long as I'm not a complete idiot here, we should be relatively safe just chipping away at its health. Then we'll change over to the other sword, and there's our cognizant dust. Damn, this sword made short work of that. That's everything then to make the awakening altar. We'll just get down the pedestals and vessels. We'll need a few stacks of all of our elemental essence for the ritual, and some blocks of Supremium essence. I believe that's everything in place then, so we'll just turn that lever on and we'll get out our very first block of awakened Supremium. To get the awakened essence, we just simply unpack it, and then it's straight back to basics with us creating awakened ingots and gems. The 4 we got there will be enough for us to upgrade 2 items, so we'll get our awakened Supremium sword, and I think we'll upgrade our chestplate here to awakened as well. Now we have room for 2 augments, and Poke now has a total of 49 attack damage. A humongous upgrade from the 7 base damage we started with. Let's get some more cognizant dust out then and see about upgrading the rest of our gear. Same again, we'll whittle its health down with our newly upgraded sword and finish it off with the lesser one. Then we'll get out some more awakened essence, rinse and repeat. And there we have it, full awakened. Damn, that's a good upgrade. We've also collected a few nether stars now, which I know we can craft into a few different top tier stuff. I think the star crux here is essentially a soil for us to start maybe growing our own nether seeds. We'll get around to that eventually. For now though, what I want to make is a new augment, a flight augment, which should give us access to creative flight. Oh, brilliant. Oh, this is going to make getting around these colonies so much easier. Absolutely brilliant. Well, there's one final thing that I want to do today, and that is to give Blue all of this new armor. She deserves the best of the best. I'll take her armor for now till we upgrade it. Alright then, Blue. I have a challenge for you. Let's see how strong you now are. Come on then, Mr. Warden. We don't have all day. And there's Big Boy being summoned in right there. Go on then, Blue. Let's see what you can do against him then. I'll follow you around the corner in case anything bad happens. Blue is still full health, and that's one very dead Warden. There's another one coming in. Go on, pet. Go get him. Holy crap, man. She is an absolute unstoppable monster now. Dead. Who's a good girl? Yes, it's you. Yes, it's you.